For you this morning, a Crookston, Minnesota woman is hurt after a crash in Polk County last night. State Patrol says a Ford Taurus and a Dodge Caravan were both heading eastbound on Highway 2 just after 7:30 p.m. That's when the vehicles crashed at the intersection of Highway 2 and 75. Driver of the minivan, a 34-year-old woman, is suffering non-life-threatening injuries and was taken to a local hospital. Her 15-year-old passenger not hurt. The driver of the Taurus, an 18-year-old man from Hallock, was also not hurt.